Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kengori. I'm your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance, how you can be able to save, invest and grow in your finances. And today I'm going to give you an interesting scenario from two individuals earning the same amount of money but making two drastically different decisions. Yes, these two people earn the same amount of money net of taxes but do make two different decisions, and we're going to look at that effect 4 years later. Yes, 4 years later. So the decisions are this. The first one takes the money, decides to buy a car from a loan. They get a loan of 13%, which is the prevailing interest rate in Kenya thereabout. So 13% interest rate loan for a car worth 2 million Kenya shillings, or around $20,000. Yes, 2 million Kenya shillings, around $20,000. And they are going to pay this loan every single month, $500 or around 50,000 Kenya shillings for the 4 years. Then the next person decided, no, I don't need a car, but I want to invest. And I'm going to be investing 50,000 Kenya shillings, or around $500. So the same amount, one goes towards loan repayment for a car, the other one goes to a loan towards an investment of $500 every single month on interest generating investments of around 10%, which is the prevailing interest rate for investments in the most secure class of assets in Kenya, which is government bonds and bills. Of course, it could be a lot higher, it could be a bit lower, but this is the average amount that you're going to get. So his money is going towards these investments every single month for the next 4 years. So this other one takes a loan of a car worth 2 million Kenya shillings and is going to be paying this loan $500, around 50,000 Kenya shillings every single month. So what is the impact of these two decisions, so that you can be able to see how money actually works? So this person who takes his money and invests $500, around 50,000 Kenya shillings every single month, gets to a value of 2,917,202 after you have incorporated all the money that they are going to generate in interest compounded for the same period of time. So their value, the person who is investing, is 2.9 million Kenya shillings, or around $29,000 from the money they've invested, plus the compounding interest on the interest and the interest that they have actually earned on the investments that they are making. Then the car buyer who bought a car worth 2 million Kenya shillings after 4 years of a 13% interest rate loan will have paid 2.4 million shillings towards this car. So the car was worth 2 million, but because of interest they ended up paying 2.4 million Kenya shillings, or $24,000, which is around $4,000 more as interest interest that they have paid towards this loan, or around 400,000 Kenya shillings that they have paid towards this car. So after 4 years, what is their net worth? So assuming that they do not grow any other class of assets from their income, the person who is an investor, the net worth will have grown to 2.9 million shillings, because this is net worth. So it's all the assets less all the liabilities. And remember, because they did not take a loan to buy any car, they do not have any liabilities, and they have been putting their money towards this investment. So their worth is 2.9 million Kenya shillings. So this person who bought a car, what is their net worth? The unfortunate thing is cars depreciate badly over time. And for that period of 4 years, this car that was worth 2 million shillings when they were buying will now be worth, after 4 years, a paltry 800,000 Kenya shillings, or around $8,000. That is what this car will be worth after the 4 years. So their net worth will be 800,000. They have paid off the loan, but now the equivalent value that they have in the car is 800,000. So the investor made and got a net worth of 2.9 million Kenya shillings, or around $29,000. Then the person who bought a car, his net worth actually is a lot lower at 800,000 Kenya shillings, or a paltry $8,000. So what is at play? The investor took advantage of the interest that they are gaining. They invested in an investment that is growing and generating interest that is compounded over a period of time. They did not invest in an asset that is depreciating over time. And because they did not take any loan, they are not paying any interest, but they are gaining interest. The time most people realize that what banks have been doing is charging them interest, while all they could do to generate their own wealth is to earn interest, that is the time poverty will be the end of many individuals. Yes, don't pay interest, earn interest. The time you know that, the time you get your mind to think of that, is the time you start growing your wealth. And that is the fundamental secret that most investors have. But the person who bought a car, maybe to enjoy the comfort, maybe to show off, maybe it was practical for him at that time, ended up having a net worth at the end of the 4 years of 800,000. So, assuming these individuals who bought a car felt the need to upgrade a car into a better car, a fancier car, a newer car, they would sell this car at 800,000. And supposing this individual who invested decided, oh, maybe I can get a car now. Maybe I have a family, now I have children. Maybe I can buy a car. And he buys the car for this individual worth the 800,000. That is just 4 years older than it was when it was valued at 2 million. So when he buys the car at 800,000, liquidates some of his investments, he will still have 2.1 million Kenya shillings, or around $21,000, which is still 100,000 more than the actual cash contribution. So think about it, my friends. The person can still buy this other individual's car at 800,000, still remain with 2.1 million Kenya shillings that he could put away towards buying land, that he could, after buying land, either start construction on his project, and because he does not have any loan, he could start building slowly by slowly. And after 1 year from this period, they could have completed construction of their house, and they have a car, and they are debt free. But the individual who again decided, I want to upgrade a car, may now go for 3 million worth of a car, again taking on a loan and having another debt cycle in his life that ensures that he is paying interest and not earning interest, while this other individual is gaining wealth and net worth is increasing incrementally. This other's loan and debt liability is increasing at an increasing rate. And this individual that is taking a loan may take a lot longer to create any valuable wealth. That is the secret to wealth building. The time you start earning interest and you stop paying interest is the time your wealth will start to move significantly faster. I hope that you are learning, you are growing, and you are better in your financial affairs. So thank you and enjoy your day.